Hello everyone, this is Bizargh, also known as Emway Hills, which is my real name of course. I realise it's actually been such a long time since I did an update video. It's been more than a year. Time really flies by fast. So why doing it live? I thought I'd do it live because I got so much to talk about, which I thought films like this would be a lot easier and quicker. And it's been nearly 3 years since I brought up my channel, and I thought it'd be nice for you guys to see me in the flesh as who I am. Forgive me, I'm bad on camera like this. I guess I should just get to it. Well, I guess the first thing on mind is what have I been doing all this time since I did the last update vid? Well, back then I did mention a big project I was working on, a mini-series with my friend. Yeah, but that was cancelled back midway this year. We'd been working on it for about, I don't know, 10 months. We did a lot of writing, a bit of props and that, but I think in a nutshell, I had grown so exhausted the project, and we ceased production on it, which was a shame because it was a nice project and whatnot, but I'm dabbling on a bit too much. But yeah, let's not shut it. I spent a lot of time working on this series, and then it got cancelled. That's it in a nutshell. But what have I been doing since then? Well, I know my friend, he asked me to make mention of this Minecraft project he's been working on called Soviet Block. It's some kind of a Minecraft adventure of some kind, set in a 1980s Cold War era of Minecraft here. As he tells me, the story summary is something like Red Dawn meets the X-Files, with the gameplay something like Half-Life meets Marathon. And he says he wants people to help him with that project. So I'll probably put a URL somewhere along here so that you can go to his channel to contact him if you wish to help him on this project. It's pretty interesting and ambitious in terms of Minecraft adventures as far as I hear. I don't really know much because I don't play Minecraft a lot, but just have a bit of a check out, see what that's going on. But let's get back to me now. So what have I been doing since I cancelled the project? Well, I can't say I haven't been doing a lot really, because I've had a bit of a bumpy year this year, and most of my time actually has been spent collecting a lot of assets for machinimating. I know I upgraded to Sony Vegas Pro 11 a couple of months ago. Pretty interesting thing. I'm still trying to get used to it and learn the newest stuff about it. And I've been collecting a lot of game sounds. I've kind of gotten an addiction to it at the moment. I've collected all sorts of sounds from all the Source games. Oh, excuse me. All the Source games like Half-Life, even the Black Mesa mod, Team Fortress, all that sorts of things. And some others from like Modern Warfare 2, Battlefield 2142, and also, yeah, Killing Floor as well. I think it's about 13 game sound files. I've just been collecting them in abundance. So that's what I've been really doing most of this year. Then I went to a bit of Source Filmmaking with the whole Kami Satoshi thing and Meet the Bizargh. It's a very interesting tool. It's something I really want to learn, but it takes me some time. Yeah, you know all that now. I think I'm getting a bit confusing here. But what else should we move on to? Well, how about we move on to what I've got planned for the future? What's in store for what I'm doing right now? I know for one thing, a lot of people have been asking me for another Reachfinder because that has received such outstanding feedback. So will there be another Reachfinder? Well, I have to say, I would love to make another Reachfinder. I had originally wanted to do it in Halo 4 and call it Forerunner, pun fully intended, but obviously there's no elites in it, so it couldn't be done. And I was actually more keen on staying in Reach anyway, and there's much more I can do within Reach as well. So I don't know when I'll get to it, because that's not the first priority I've got making Machinima, but I would love to make another Reach Runner, and I would love to play one. So, will there be another Reach Runner? Yes, I hope there will be. I would like there to be. I would like to make another one. But I think I'll take some time with it, because, you know, I don't want it to be a bad sequel or anything like that. Just another one. Just another one for you guys, because I loved making Reach Runner. It was hard work doing it all by myself, but I loved it, and I loved the result, and I'd love to make another one. But I'm repeating them again. Oh dear. But then, okay, but then back to my Q&A vid. I know Fate Day asked me, would I be making any more Halo Machinima again? And Reach Runner, I just mentioned that. But to be honest, in answer to his question, I've never really been sent out to make specifically Halo Machinima. I like making Halo Machinima because it's simple and it can be highly creative in different ways. But I've always been keen to broaden my horizons, like with Gary's mod, and now Source Filmmayka, and quite possibly, if there's a PC version coming out, GTA 5. If they return the old video maker recording features, I would love to explore that and see what I can do. But I have got projects planned ahead of me, quite a fair number actually. I've got one I want to actually make in Halo 4. It's a very tiny thing. I'd rather not spoil it because there's not a lot to it to say. It's more like something you have to see than talk about. But there's something I've got for Halo 4, and that's the first thing on my mind. Then I'll get that done. And then what's next? That's the one. I was hoping to make a Tales at Equilibria. It's one of these. Yeah, that's it. It's one of these backstories for Wings at Equilibria, that series created by a good friend of mine, King Sangos. The one specifically I'm thinking about is Tales at Equilibria Equinox. It was being made by Pearl's Productions Beta, I think the name was, but I think it got shelved as she moved on to, I think it was World of Warcraft Machinimation. And I actually thought I wanted to make a Tales at Equilibria of my own, but I have very little experience with writing and had a lot of problems getting started. And since Equinox is a very vital tale for Tales at Equilibria, since it explores one of the central characters' development to what was the point of the beginning of Wings at Equilibria, I thought I would love to pick up the project again and continue that one. So I'm in talks with Sangos at the moment to get some plans and maybe try and start writing it out and see what I can do to make it a finished project. But yeah, I think for me that's something keen, because I've done a lot of comedy in the past and I want to try other things, like a bit of story, drama. I think action's probably going to have to be the more common one for me, but I would like to try different things, because comedy it's a fun thing. It's nice and fun, but it's easy, I think, and it'd be nice to do something different in some regards. But I'm babbling again. What else have I got planned ahead? Let me see. What's on my list here? That was it. I did have also a GMod project planned as well. I probably don't want to mention too much about it, but the best I could say is it is Team Fortress 2 related, as well to a song I know. I don't think it's going to come out as a music video or anything like that, but I originally wanted to do it in Source Filmmayka, but let's just say I think GMod actually brings out a more faithful aspect to it, so I would use GMod for it. And back to Halo. Right, back to Halo. What have I got planned for Halo? Alright, that's it. That's the one. I know a couple of years ago I did a teaser for a Halo 3 ODST series, like the actual campaign as a machinima. I actually still want to do that. I've always wanted to do that. In fact, machinimating the campaigns of the Halo games actually was one of the first ideas I ever had that actually drove me to do machinima. I'm thinking about it. Reach probably would be the easiest one to film, but there's not a lot really I can differentiate to make it a bit different and a bit more interesting. Halo 3 ODST yes, Halo 3 ODST would be the one I'm most keen on, because that has got free roam and the rookie, and there's a lot more area to add different things in to make it a more interesting thing to watch. Halo 3 probably was the one that jumped out at me the most, because playing the campaign, there was a lot of there was a high lack of involvement of the elites and the co-op characters. I thought it'd be very interesting to actually feature the co-op characters in the actual campaign somehow. So if I wanted to do a machinima of the Halo 3 campaign, I would want to find some way to include them without obviously ruining the canon, but find some way to give them a significant part in the campaign, so that, you know, it could be different and enjoyed, as how I would have pictured it. But yeah, that's my plans for Halo. And as for Source Filmmayka, I'm still keen to go back to that, but all I really learned back during the test videos, like Meet the Bizarre Heavy, which I took down because obviously all that was a couple of hats and a couple of sound files. It wasn't really anything what you would call learning. And with Bizargh in here and Kami Satoshi, I really got all I really learned mostly was sound editing within Source Filmmayka, customizing characters, like to be able to place objects on their bones and hats on their heads, and use some particle effects and the motion editor to edit some motions and things like that. But I'm hoping maybe to actually explore making something original within Source Filmmayka. So I'll probably look at the tutorials and stuff like that, and maybe get the hang of the tool and see maybe if I can make something with it. And then maybe, but perhaps maybe, I don't know, Source Filmmayka, it doesn't strike me as immediately appealing, because I don't really know much about it in comparison to Halo, which I know a lot about, and GMod, which is mostly quite simple, but it just takes a lot of patience for stop motion. And the GTA 5, that I would be very keen to explore, because I always was interested in doing GTA 4 machinima back in earlier days, but I never really got the chance to buy it or play it on a operating system that ran it, and never really got the chance to get into it. So hopefully Rockstar brings GTA 5 to the PC, which I imagine, and I'll have the same old replay recording system that they had in GTA 4, and maybe I can explore making videos with GTA 5, which would be a fantastic thing to do. Is there anything else at all I missed? No. Wow. That actually seems to be it. That was rather quick, actually. No, sorry. I thought I was going to keep you here for at least half an hour, but obviously that's all of it. So, but yeah, I guess this is really the last update video I'll do for a while. I'm hoping this list of update material is going to be what I'm planning to do for the next while. So maybe no update videos for a good long while, maybe none at all. And now, I don't even know how to do it myself. But I think it's time to close on the video. Well, thank you all for listening. Whoever listened to this, whoever listened to this very camera-shy person. Hey guys, just back to end the update and add some information that I forgot to mention. I'm going back to New York State again because Crafty Fox has invited me to stay at his place for Christmas and the New Year. So I'm probably going to go on hiatus until next year. So, like my Halo 4 project, I'm likely not to work on. But I don't imagine me being very busy. So I may end up making machinima anyway, or more likely making machinima with or for Crafty Fox. So I'll keep you more up to speed on that. But otherwise, don't expect anything until next year comes around. So thank you everyone for listening, and thank you all for subscribing, especially those who have stuck around for so long to see so little come about. But hopefully all that waiting will eventually be rewarded with something more ambitious than what's been done in the past. But I'm not going to say more regularly, because any time I do, I always seem to get a lot less regular, so so I won't say that again. So anyways, thanks for listening, and thank you very much for subscribing. So you have a happy festivities and a pleasant new year. So long.